Hey, what's going on, everybody? What's going on? I hope that y'all are all doing well. And yeah, for those of you who have not been on my channel before, welcome. My name is Mike. On my channel, I like to do some of the fundamentals of art. So today we'll be doing I was going to do figure drawing, but I'm going to do gesture drawing and give me 1 second. I want to see something with the music because it's a little loud for me. Yeah, I missed y'all too. If I just turn down the computer. Okay. So today we'll be doing a little bit of gesture drawing, and then I'll also do a little bit of clothing as well, and then we'll wrap up. I'm gonna keep today a little bit shorter. I have some stuff I have to do with my family for Thanksgiving today. But yeah. Let me get the references up for y'all. There it goes. So yeah, let me. So I changed the view just a bit for y'all. I wanted y'all to be able to see the like the brushes and the colors and stuff. Hey Sean, how's it going? Thanks for joining. Yeah. Yep. We have Thanksgiving. Alright. So that is on that. Let's zoom in a bit. Get over to the corner here. Alright, let's get going. Just some quick gestures today. Probably won't be talking too much as I'm doing the gestures. Typically I can talk a lot, but I haven't been doing gestures as regularly, just because I'm trying to make sure I'm actually doing some of the stuff that I would like to be doing, which is like creating characters and things like that, which I've been doing a pretty good job of. I'm proud of myself. So I've done so many gestures at this point that I don't know. I just feel like it's just not a skill that I need to, it's not something I need to like work on. Like, you always can work on gestures and improving, but it's just something I've done so much of. I think that I've gotten the mileage to the point where if I practice it just kind of weekly, that I'll be good to go. I think her legs feel a little bit too big, so we'll just shrink those a little. Hilda, how's it going? That feels a bit better to me. Move on. No, not skipping. I wanted to get something done because I kind of skipped last week. It's been like really hectic. My just like things in life. I mean, I could always, I could always do a better job of just making a little space to stream. It's not like my streams are particularly taxing because I'm doing things that I know I can do fairly well at. But I also don't want to just get into the habit of doing boring stuff for y'all. Like, I wanna do things that are interesting for y'all to see, and me doing gestures every single stream is probably not the most interesting thing in the world. So, me working on my craft outside of here is, I think, the gateway to better content here at some point. So this is something that I've noticed with my art, especially as I try to create my own like drawings and character poses, is that sometimes my feet aren't necessarily in the exact right place. So I want to make sure that I pay attention to that. And what I mean is like the comparison of where the feet, in particular like the heel of the leg that's kind of the anchor, where that is in comparison to like the head and stuff like that. All right. Yeah, I mean, it was kind of a little break, but the big break will be coming in like around February to May. I probably won't stream at all. Maybe once a month or something like that, just to kind of give an update and get some practice in for gestures. But that's gonna be a super busy time for me art-wise. Sorry, I can't really like check the chat as much as I would like to. While I am comfortable with gestures, it doesn't necessarily make it easy for me to, oops, to do after such a long break from them. I feel like the only time I'm really doing gestures now is actually on stream, so I apologize for that. Give me 1 second. I think I'll be able to. Yeah. This one's done. I can't wait to see your progress after the end of next year. It will be like the PewDiePie video where he documented his skill progression. It's so good to see people like that. It gives me dopamine. Yeah. I feel bad. Like a lot of people like I don't know, they got upset with that and they're like kind of envious or jealous of him, and it's just like, why are you looking at it that way? I think you should look at it like I can also improve that much in a year, if I, put my mind to it. Of course, PewDiePie has nothing, like, he just literally can poop out videos and make hundreds of thousands of dollars in a year, so like he doesn't have other obligations, which is great for him. So yeah, it makes like excelling in art that much easier, but it's it should be, I don't know, it should be motivating to see that. Like, oh my gosh, like you really can improve that much in a year. Yep. Clip Studio Paint. Cool. I'm cool with this. Is this my last one? 1, 2, 3, 4. One more. And we even have enough time for me to take a quick sip of water. Again, I'm not trying, in my gestures, I'm not trying to get these perfect, right? Like, this isn't perfect. The head's not quite in the right spot and stuff like that. It's just trying to get it to where it gets like the main point across of the gesture, and I think I did that. Like the arm's not quite, this near arm isn't quite in the right spot. All those things are okay. There's a difference between, and I've done this on the channel too, which I was going to do today, but decided to just do gestures instead. There's a difference between gesture drawing and figure drawing. Gesture drawing, like, it's about being expressive, and figure drawing is about being a little bit more accurate. And, you know, gesture, it's expression, but it's also just like getting the general like flow of the character that you're, you know, that you're drawing. Whereas figure is literally about like you want to get it as close to the actual thing as possible. Sorry, I just needed to look and make sure my dog wasn't chewing on something he wasn't supposed to be chewing on. Art is a skill which anyone can do with time and effort, which a lot of people, especially those people who whine a lot, can't do. They just yap until there's no tomorrow. That's true. I was gonna say the same thing. Like, I feel like a lot of people who are like upset by PewDiePie's progress are the people who constantly make excuses as to why they're not getting better at art. If you can see your mistake, meaning you're improving. Yes, I would agree. When you can see mistakes quicker, you are improving. And it's about getting that hand-eye coordination up. Are you going to do line art studies anytime soon, by the way? That's an interesting question. Probably not. And that's only because right now what I'm focusing on is getting a more professional looking like painterly style. So probably not. Where in painterly style is like the line art is kind of not the most important thing. As long as it's clean, that's all that really matters. What was I gonna do? Clothing. Oh. Let's find. I'm just gonna do maybe 1 or 2 clothing. Studies, and then these look good. Alright, so I am going to actually no, I need a real reference. Sorry, give me 1 second. I just want to find like actual like cloth references. Let me go to Pinterest maybe. I have not tried that. Just doing no line art and just painting with colors and values. I'm not quite there yet. I think it'll probably this time next year. I'm hoping that that would be a possibility for myself, but yeah, not at this point in time. Let's see. This is a good one. Oh yeah, this is the one I had last time. All right. All right. Let's get this here. So we'll do like 2 of these, and then we'll wrap up. All right. This is kind of a blurry image, but that's okay. Let's do... Actually, no. Let me find another one. Sorry. Give me 1 second. Because this is, 1, it's way too blurry, and 2, I kind of want... Oops. I kind of want something that's a little bit more of, like, drapery. This is pretty good. Yeah, I like this one. Alright, so we'll get rid of this other one and we'll do this. Alright, so this is how we're going to do this. I might just do 1 because I need to probably... I like to whine a lot. That's funny. Alright, so... do a quick... Oops. And again, not going for perfection, just going for off topic. Just do travel vlogs? Probably not. That's a fun question. I don't travel enough for that. Yeah, I don't travel enough to do that. Maybe if I go to Japan, maybe I'll do one. That would be fun. Yep. Yep. Might go to Japan at some point soon. I think that this is close enough. So now I will go on top. Oh, that's true too. Maybe I'll do that for Katsucon this year. I'll like take a little bit of a video and kind of vlog it. That'd be interesting. All right. I could make a different account for vlogs. I probably wouldn't, just because like I don't have a purpose for another account. And I'm not gonna, if I did a vlog, it wouldn't be like, I wouldn't be doing them frequently enough for it to need a a second channel. Maybe if this channel like blew up and I got like a million subscribers or like a couple 100,000 or something like that, then maybe I would think about that, but I don't see that happening anytime soon. Maybe. I just don't, I'm not popular enough yet for that to like bear enough fruit, I would say. Alright, so for this, got that. About here. Erase this up a bit. Here. There. Then we're gonna go, so that, yep, that feels about right. Then we're gonna get this large fold that fellows in here. Yeah, I think this is fine there. Well, it's okay. Like, I think that you have to be realistic as a YouTuber or as anybody who does this kind of stuff. Like, just not quite there yet. I know that some of the people like you who are avid followers would probably enjoy that, which is great. But you need hundreds of thousands of people to start to branch off like that and have it be like successful. Which just at this point in time just quite isn't quite where I'm at. That's okay. Doesn't mean that we won't get there. Alright, so let's see. What do we have so far? It's looking pretty good. Alright. Nope. Not sad. There's nothing to be sad about. Absolutely nothing. You want to see me walk? That's funny. Alright. So now what we'll do is I'm going to, I will copy and paste this so that I can erase this away. And then I can get rid of that. And we can I walk a lot just because I have a dog, so I have to walk. I have to walk him. And I go shopping and stuff like that. And I go to the gym. I do a lot of stuff. Alright, so I actually think what I'm going to do is I'm probably just going to clean up this line work here. Just a bit. And maybe I don't have legs. You don't know. Alright. Um... That's true, that's true. You did see it when I stood up. Alright. So let me get this situated here. So yeah, what I'm doing is I'm just gonna clean up. He's just levitating. That would be. See, if I was levitating though, the only problem with your assumption here is that if I could levitate, I definitely wouldn't need money because I would make a lot of money off of that alone. You know how many like subscribers and views you would get for levitating? That's funny. I like my legs. I would like to keep them. Contrary to popular belief, I'm actually very happy with my height. Do I sometimes wish I was taller? Yeah, but I'm a fun size. All right, I think that this should be decent enough for me to do a selection and start to paint a little bit. So let's see. Yep, perfect. So I'm going to expand. Oh, what am I doing here? Oh, I don't want to refer to all layers. I just want this one. I'm only like, what am I? I'm like 5'8", so I'm pretty short, but that's okay. Oh, wait a second. What happened here? Connected pixels only, close gap. So we will invert, and I'm just gonna, I think, paint right here. So yeah, we're gonna go with the value brush. I'm gonna first do this. But actually, I should layer, duplicate layer. Perfect. So I will keep this, put this down here, fill it in, and then we can use the values here. Start off with, oops. Start off with this. Light source is coming from up here, so that's true. That's true. Hey, I'm happily married, so my wife's fine with my height, so that's fine. That's all that really matters, right? Which is just a joke too, because I'm also happy with my height, so it doesn't actually matter. I think on average, I would say yes to that, but I'm not sure. Alright, so just like I did last time, just going through and doing the overall volumes first. Not all, not all. Most. I would not most even. I would say like a good portion. I can look it up real fast actually. Give me 1 second. Male, the height of an average male that's Asian is around 5'7", and the average height of a female Asian is about 5'2". So I'm, in Asian standards, I am above average. In comparison to, let me see here. Oh, look at that. This is saying that the average height for an American is 5'9", American male, so I'm a little below average there, and the average height of an American female is 5'4". Yes, that is true. Alright. I think we've laid a good enough foundation. So now I can start to, I am going to darken up some spots here just a bit. Here and maybe here as well. Perfect. Thank you for the time check. All right. So we're gonna start off with the slightly brighter spots. So we're gonna go here. I'm gonna hit this here. So we have like a harder line that goes like this, comes up and goes in. So right after that, that's funny. And then we're gonna get another one here, and then we'll get one in here, a few right in here. Then we can expand this a bit. Same over here. It's gonna be here. So what I'm doing is I'm just trying to pumpkin pie over here trying to eat people. So what I'm trying to do here is I'm just trying to get in some general information on where some of these bigger folds and stuff are, and some of the even smaller ones too. Then you're gonna get this like slight C shape in here. Another C shape in here. And it goes, and actually I think goes a bit more further in than what I have it. All right, and now we can go and put in some darker areas. Should be like in here. So there's going to be a hard line in here, so I'm gonna actually get that one in really fast. And then it gets dark in here. And up here just a bit. And here. In between. On the other side of this fold as well. And you just keep layering like this until you get what you'd like. And I can get the smudge brush a little bit here and sharpen the lines a bit with the smudge brush. Favorite JoJo character? Oh, that's a good question. Probably Josuke, I would assume. Give me 1 second. Don't want to embarrass myself. I also do like Giorno Giovanna. I think that story is good. I think it just depends. I like both parts 4 and 5, so those are my favorites so far. I haven't read into 7 or 8 yet. See ya, Hilda. I'll see you in a bit. Give me 1 second. Okay. Alright. So let's try to finish this study up real fast. I do have to get on with my day. I have seen Stardust Crusaders. Yep. It's probably so far my like third favorite. It just I feel like it goes on a bit long. Um, I do enjoy it though. You're good. Um, let's see here. Um, actually, I do need to go back to this 'cause this is. Oh, this is a smudge brush. It's like, why isn't this working? Um, and then thank y'all for the hearts. I appreciate you. That's true. It's just it's such a long one. Like I feel like it just drags a little bit. That's the only reason why it's not in my top three, or it's my top three, but it's not top two. I might like the sixth one better too, to be honest with you. Even though I didn't prefer the ending of the sixth one, uh, but it was still decent. Why does the pants shading look strange? It's just because I agree with you on that for the sixth one. It's just because I haven't like finished up all the shading yet. It always looks a little wonky as you're going through the process, but as you get closer and closer to the end, it starts to look better and better. Um, but yeah, it's gonna look a little bit wonky until we get to the end. We need to. You know, there was a time in which Giorno was going to be a woman, but they decided against it. Araki decided against it. He actually purposefully made Giorno a bit androgynous because of that. 45 minutes. Thank you for the update. I'm gonna go here. Get this to over top just a bit. And then we'll come here. A bit more of a hard edge. Maybe fade that out a bit. All right. Come back up here. So it's just about like slowly adding value as you go through. You get closer and closer to doing the details. You go big to small, big to small. Thank you. All right, so we get a little bit of some hard edge work up here. This one kind of goes in the all right. Smudge brush. Pull this fold up a bit. All right, and then I do want to pull this out. Here. Here. All right, so we can the other thing that we can do is get rid of that, which will help. I think I can, yep, get rid of that line now. Cool. And again, not going for perfection, just trying to learn some stuff here as we go through. Value brush, pull this out a bit more. So get that. Oh, do that. Yeah, it's coming out all right. Maybe just a bit more here. And there is yes, I agree. I like these kinds of pants. Hey, what's up? Oh, had a new Discord member? Welcome. Alright, we're going to continue to work on this for just a little bit longer. I'll probably hit the hour mark and then I'll stop. Alright. Balin, welcome. How come you're streaming on YouTube instead of Twitch? Isn't it hard to get the stream noticed by new people on YouTube? I've just, to be honest with you, I've thought about doing some Twitch streams, but I just haven't. And not really. I think that I have typically, if I'm pretty consistent with my streams, people on YouTube come. And to be honest with you, well, obviously, I want to grow. I'm doing this for people who are also aspiring professional artists and would like to just follow along on my journey. And somebody, just a couple of people even, that's fine. As long as it's helping somebody, that's all I really care about. So I'm not super worried about it. I'm not doing this for money. If I was, I'd be taking it much more seriously than I am. I'm just doing it so that I can. Uh-oh, my dog above. It's okay, Mac. Sorry. But I'm just doing it so that, I can help some people out. That's all. He's mad because the mailman came. Or somebody came. I don't know if it was a mailman or what. A funky little area of the pants right here. Oh, that's pretty cool. Value brush. So there's this parent line. It comes from this side down as well. So I'm gonna get that. Then I need to make a bit more a radiation here and here. Then side over here and get the smudge brush in here And we'll get this. Yeah, I would agree. It is very motivating. It's not quite dark enough. All right. Alright, just a few more minutes and then I'll probably wrap this up. Pretty happy with this. It's not perfect, but I could work on it for another, 30, 40 minutes and get it to exactly where I want it. Here. Back to this, 'cause this is pretty bright in here. And it goes pretty dark again over on this side. A little bit of bounce light over there. Now I can maybe take that off for just a second. Here, and I'll get the sketch brush. And we can smudge a bit. All right. So really the last piece of this process is to go in and do like the brightest spots and then also the darkest spots. And that really starts to help things pop a bit more than they already are. Some of these like subtle pieces in here. that are really catching the light. And then, again, like, you can go in and do this for quite some time, but I do want to stop because I have some stuff I have to get done. And I could sit here and do this for the entire day if I wanted to. Um, yeah, you kind of get the picture. Like, you just consistently work at it, correcting some of the small things that you're seeing along the way. Like, there's this fold that I like almost completely missed over here. It like comes down from here, it goes right into here. Yeah, they can be. If you want them to get it absolutely just like perfect, yeah, they can be pretty time consuming, but that's okay. Like, it's about, this is just a study, right? Like, this is just to help you formulate a bit of a recipe and to be used for fine-tuning, like a portfolio piece or something like that. You just need to be able to understand how to render these kinds of things effectively. The area up at the top, I would spend probably the rest of my time on trying to get like perfectly if I were to try to work this out, but yep, I would agree. And the only other thing that I would do for this right now, I mean, obviously I would do a lot to finish it up, but just go and kind of smudge the edge a bit. Just to get rid of those like rough tagged edges. Yeah, other than that, I'm pretty okay with this. Is it perfect? Absolutely not. But if you pull it back a little bit, does it look like pants? Yeah, it does. Right, like they look like a similar pair of pants. Very similar material and things like that. I mean, if I were to just do a very, very quick change on something, it would be to just push this over a little bit more. And yeah, just small things here and there. But overall, pretty decent pair of pants. Looks pretty similar to the original reference. And yeah, I learned something, right? That's all. That's all you gotta do. Make sure you're learning things. Perfect. All right, everybody. We'll wrap up there. Yeah, I appreciate y'all hanging out with me for today. Hopefully you enjoyed the stream. Oh, But yeah, I don't know when the next stream will be. Probably sometime next week, either during the week or on the weekend. If you celebrate Thanksgiving, I hope you have a great holiday. And if not, I hope you have a great week. And I will see you. Yeah, of course. Thank you all for joining. I really appreciate every single one of you. Love you all, and I hope that you have a phenomenal rest of your week. And I will see you in the next one. Peace out.